Easter Sunday. Station at St. Mary Major. Throughout this Paschal week the Roman liturgy is entirely absorbed by two great thoughts, that of the resurrection of our Lord and that of the baptism of the neophytes. These are, as it were, two mysteries which mutually complete and explain each other. Each is a symbol of the other. The one is the prototype, the other the antitype. But neither can be understood if considered by itself, for the regeneration of souls to the life of grace through the sacrament of baptism, after a spiritual manner which yet is full of reality, is a new resurrection of Christ and his mystical body. There is no longer any mention of fasts and corporal penances, but instead, visits are paid to the great Roman basilicas, the white-clad band of neophytes being conducted thither as in a triumphal procession. After the Paschal Vigil of Holy Saturday at the Lateran, the first basilica to be visited is that of the Mother of God on the Esquiline, for it is fitting that to her, before any other, the joys of the resurrection should be announced, to her who more intimately than any other shared in the passion of Jesus. The introit is derived from Psalm 138, which extols the knowledge and the presence of God that pervade the innermost part of our being. The antiphon has, however, been adapted to the Paschal solemnity. Truly Christ fell asleep upon the cross, having yielded up his spirit to his Father, and now he awakens in the loving arms of the Almighty, who has accepted the spotless victim spontaneously offered to him, and, pressing him to his bosom, has revived within him the spark of his own divine life. Christ has indeed arisen from the dead. In the post-communion we are reminded that the Holy Eucharist is a pledge of the communion of saints, uniting the hearts of all the faithful in the spirit of love. This is why, la olden days, the faithful, at the moment of receiving Holy Communion from the hands of their bishop, gave him the kiss of peace, of which we find a last trace in our present custom of kissing the ring of a bishop. The Holy Eucharist is not only for the commemoration of the death of our Lord, it is also a representation of him in his glory. Therefore, whilst it sows in us the seeds of death, that we may learn to die with Christ, it gives us at the same time a part and share in his resurrection. Oremus. O God, who, this day by thine only begotten Son, vanquishing death, hast unlocked for us the gate of eternity, help us to attain the desires to which thou hast led us by thine inspirations. Per eundem Dominum nostrum Iesum Christum filium tuum. Amen.